Though, I know you had that other question that honestly was in the Rolodex a long time ago. I could refresh you though if you need it.
No,
Okay.
I got this. Well, we are handling the results of this ranking, and I like this ranking squad. We some discrepancies in like some placement, but we handled it. But I'm just curious. Hey, look here, I'm working on transitions. The Henny White's working. So when it comes to,
Remember you say he drank a lot.
we're breaking this down. Yes, I get more looser. So yes, I don't.
Oh my god, bro, come on.
Why are you the only person going there? You're literally the only person going there.
You're the only person that worships the way you do.
They were thinking it too.
Yeah. The fact that all these grown men are going straight
She was talking.
because I'm a regular human that uses the English language. You know what? I am an alien because you're all weird. So when it comes to dating, right? I'm just curious, y'all. What's too premature to say I love you to someone?
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, time wise?
Yeah. Trust your gut.
I wouldn't say it's like a set time. It's just like a feeling. Now, if you're doing something crazy, like a month into knowing a person, like that's like kind of wild. But you know,
You can fall in love in a week, in a day, or an hour. That's how I get down.
Now-
So
are you sober when saying this after a week?
I can be look, okay, if it's like a whirlwind like love, sometimes like in life, maybe y'all haven't lived that type of life, but I live like live life on the fly type of thing. Like I might fall in love, in a couple days. Like it get like that about me. Like yeah.
This
I
has
get
to be
down like that.
there has to be a story with this. How'd you fall in love in 2 days?
It's just a world. Now I'm not saying it lasts. I'm not saying it lasts. It's like a weekend thing. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, I'm in love. But yeah, no.
Was he in love with you too?
They're gonna say it, of course. Now, does those feelings really reflect that later on? Like, probably not.
Okay,
But,
hold on one second.
Okay.
Did he kiss the cheek afterwards?
huh?
What?
What?
Did he,
Wait.
that's I hold on.
Say it one more time.
Did he kiss the cheek afterwards?
For
But I
sure.
can't say
Okay, so
loose.
yeah, he might have loved you then.
Yeah.
Did he kiss the cheek after?
Yeah.
That's nothing crazy about me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I say yeah, he probably loved you.
So, like, in regular relationships, though, I would say no time is too premature. But, like, I'm thinking of the question as, like, what to do if somebody says I love you too prematurely. I guess I would mostly be on the, like, giving end of that. So, I might say it, like, early, but only as a way to, like, throw it out there and see what somebody says. And then, you know what I'm saying? We're too... At the age that I'm at, I'm going to wait for the dude to give me feedback first in order for me to say. If I do say it first, I'm just trying to like check your temperature basically. So it's kind of manipulative. Sorry, but that's the truth.
What about you, bro? Like she crazy.
Hey, yo. Oh, y'all hear that? Y'all hear? Play no games. We giving you the playbook.
No, but for the most part, would you say like most of the women you dated, like who's typically said I love you first?
For me, I would say mostly the woman. I've definitely held back. Like I probably thought it, but I was like, nah, nigga, you ain't gonna get me.
Why'd you hold back?
I think I held back because I will be honest, I think in our last episode we talked about, lust with the Shannon Sharp thing and also like childish, we talked about, men being childish, and I feel like there were times where I should have said that in those situationships and relationships. I was just being childish because I was trying to have, a power dynamic of like, I didn't say it first, but you said it. And I actually, looking back on it, it's kind of like little sucker. I should have just said how I felt. But, I'm one of those friends who's, I don't lead. So, I can expect that from me. I can expect that out of me.
That makes sense. I ain't gonna lie. Last time I said that shit, like I damn near slipped and said it. I just like we was laying in bed and I woke up and like said it like subconsciously, but like it came out verbally. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, but it was well received though.
I respect it. I respect it. As much as I give him shit, I will say this: this dude, when it comes to like rom-com, he got it in him. He can do that.
I don't even know what that means, but
Romantic comedy.
Romantic-
The
no, I
best
know what that
genre.
means, but I'm like, what does that like look like tangibly?
Like, what that looks like tangibly is like, I feel like you know how to nurture and cater to someone you're interested to.
Oh, you could just say I got riz, nigga.
Because I'm using other words in the English dictionary. You see?
But yeah,
He want the
I ain't gonna
the
lie.
spark
One of my
notes.
biggest fears,
Oh, damn.
like,
We get
this
real.
ain't ever like, bro. Has this ever happened to y'all? Because it hasn't happened to me yet. Like me saying I love you to a woman, and then her saying some shit like, "Oh,
Thank you.
I would say this. It was high school, Jefferson.
damn."
It was Valentine's Day, and I'll never forget this chick. I got her flowers, and I went to her class, and I gave her flowers and chocolate, and she looked at it, and she laughed, and she threw those flowers away, and I was like, "Damn, heartbreak."
Did y'all have any relationship before that, or like this
We
was
were
just?
we were flirting.
Oh, okay.
So
I think that's nice. That's fine.
oh no, that was painful.
No, yeah, that was painful. But getting flowers, like, that would be nice. That's
It was
sweet.
Valentine's Day, so like, you
That's
know,
sweet.
I feel like you should be able to get that shit off.
Get away with
No,
that.
no.
I ain't
didn't.
gonna hold you out and say I'm sexist. You can say like it's a double standard with shit. When that type shit happens to men versus when it happens to women,
Darkness.
women don't realize the type of dog they then create in those moments. Like the next time that,
Yep.
like, not you per se, but like the next time, you a good guy. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah.
but what
like,
you're saying
yeah.
makes actually full circle loop where you're like, Rob, why did you say it like I love you? Because of shit like that.
past trauma. I
I'll
feel that
be
for-
like, look here, man. I need to make sure.
But for a while, like, I'm just gonna be on straight dog shit for a while.
yeah.
But
I think that men using that excuse 10 to 15 years later is so pathetic. And I feel like that, not you are pathetic, but I'm saying like that does happen like more often than not. It's like, oh, this girl broke my heart, so I'm never going to treat women right again. It's like, bro, grow up, go to therapy, handle that shit, and let's move on.
Okay. You want us to be on our accountability.
now let me ask you this: are you saying that from a place of privilege, though?
From a place of privilege, because like being a female, you don't have to.
I'm
No,
saying-
females get their heart broken.
No. But you an attractive woman, so like, how often have you actually like shot your shot at a nigga and he was just like,
Yeah.
as a grown woman?
Never, but
So-
I'm saying that no.
Yeah.
No. How many times have I got heartbroken? No, you're saying, or like, yeah, like not even just shot your shot and like that's light work. Like, have you got like heartbroken?
How you know if it hasn't happened to you?
Huh?
You get pressed up in the club.
Wait. Oh, how I shot my shot?
And they was like, ugh.
I can't say I've ever got curved, but yeah, I would never just shoot my shot like that.
See,
no.
exactly. So when you're 0 for 0, I'm like,
I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try to shoot my shot. I'm gonna do a social experiment. I'm gonna shoot my shot, like, you know what I'm saying, a couple times just to see like if I get turned down. But I'm sure I'll be able to move past it.
now it's 100 women versus accountability. We gonna see.
Yeah, I see that comment.
We gonna see. We gonna see if you gonna do that. Next time you on here, we gonna talk.
I'll bring
about it.
y'all the results when I
But-
come back.
But once again, we kind of get into the thought tank of like what's it being a man versus being a woman. So like I can expect the answer. I apologize. I can expect you saying something like that. Meaning like when we're in the dating sphere and sector, it's kind of like that's where I'm like we gotta have grace with everyone. Where it's kind of like if someone's not being creepy or whatever, like shooting your shot, you ain't gotta like Uzi him down and be like nigga you suck. And I've witnessed that. I've had guys go cross room, talk to girls, come back and be like, she didn't want me no more. And I'm like, it's okay. But it's kind of like, it's, all's fair in love and war. But
like Michael Jordan said, you miss every shot you don't take. So there you go.
I was balling back in the days.
Never. But I think it's time for a commercial break, though.
I put the new 40s on. Anyway. I'll be right back.
Be right back, y'all.
Bro, I was legendary in Eugene.
Do you have an event coming up? A project that'd be elevated